way backwards. We got a dog sitting here translating for us and an alien. What the fuck?
Sounds like a good time, though.
And do you have any stories of alien stuff?
Not aliens.
Or paranormal,
How's
like
that?
ghost stories?
Is
Have
my
you ever
boy
seen a
John? Is
ghost?
he fucking with the?
Yeah, John's going at it. You guys got any ghost stories?
I once lived in this super fucking haunted house, dude. Okay. So, the people that lived there was me. I think I was probably like 13, 14. My mom, her boyfriend, and his son, who was maybe like 9 or 10, right? But before we moved in with them, we used to stay the night there sometimes, and I would sleep on this air mattress up in like the upstairs. It was like a bungalow,
Okay.
And
By yourself?
yeah, by myself, just up in the top floor,
You
And-
know, just by myself.
And they had like a very small dog. It never went upstairs. I'd close the door, every night or whatever. And at night I would hear like nails tapping on the floor, like something walking
Move out.
around. And you know how like they have those little doors that like go out into the attic or whatever?
Yeah.
Like I would hear like scratching and like knocking on those.
Really?
And no, this is the worst part. One day, I went to sleep on this air mattress. It wasn't very big, so it was just like in the corner of the room.
How
and
old were you at this time?
Like 13 or 14.
Okay.
I fell asleep on it in this one corner of the room, and I woke up and it was on the complete opposite side of the room.
You were? Like the whole
Yeah,
thing?
the whole thing, the whole air mattress.
What?
And,
Oh, thanks.
Like I had a lot of nightmares there, and the son, he was like 9 or 10 or whatever. He had a lot of like night terrors. He would like get up in the middle of the night, like screaming and stuff, and like
Really?
say that there was like a black like shadow man standing over his bed. And I had a friend over. No, this is like intense. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into this house. I had a friend over. We were babysitting for the night, whatever. And he had some of his night terrors, and you can hear him screaming in his bedroom or whatever. So my friend is like, oh shit, I'm gonna go check on him. So there's only one hallway, like only a couple doors, whatever. She goes in there, and she doesn't see him in there, right? And he comes out the living room like the same time that she's going into the hallway, but like she doesn't see him pass by, and it's just a little hallway.
Right.
Like so.
Like how could she not see him?
Yeah, how could she not see him? And he comes out with like his head in his hands, like crying and stuff. And then he like.
So she doesn't see him pass by, and then she sees
Yeah.
him come from like where she was.
Well, she didn't see him at all. She was in his room looking for him.
Okay.
And he comes out and like stops and like turns towards me, takes his hands away. He takes his hands away from his face and just like has this like crazy like fucking smile on his face, like eyes wide, like.
Whoa.
And then all of a sudden it's like he snaps out of it and goes back to like bawling his eyes out and crying and like throws himself on the couch, and it was just crazy.
What the?
Oh my god.
That was the most fucking perfectly timed
That was very
and
perfectly timed.
executed fucking music there. Bravo, John. Give
Good
yourself
job,
a
John.
clap.
He needs a clap
Yeah.
for
Give
that.
yourself a
But
clap.
the
Give yourself
next
a
door
clap.
neighbors used to live there too, and they actually left that house and moved next door because they had a lot of paranormal shit happening, and they would say that they saw people like in the windows when we weren't there.